I've been playing with Total Studio 2 Max by IK Multimedia, and man, there's some real gems and jewels in this software bundle. I want to share a couple of things with you that I think you might enjoy. Totally changed the way I worked on a couple of things. A lot of times I'll get a synth bass and I go, man, if it just had a little bit of a live vibe to it. So I asked my friend Bob Horn to put a track together that would illustrate this process for us. And you guys all know Bob. Bob's just a next level engineer. So thank you, Bob, for doing this. I'm gonna play the track he put together. I told him don't do anything special, just record some stuff so we can kind of play with it. Now here's what he did. Pretty cool. Thanks, Bob. Good stuff. Bob played all those parts himself. He's really a good engineer. So, what if we add a live bass? Live bass, you say, Dave? Where are you going to get a live bass? Check this out. This is the Moto Bass plug-in, and I tell you what, this is really something special. Let's listen to the track again, and halfway through it, I'll add the bass. Okay. So you can see I'm playing these MIDI notes with the bass now. Now I've got a number of things I can do. The scariest one is I can choose between all of these basses. I've chosen the 60s P bass. That's one of my favorite basses. But look at this. More. Incredible. So we selected that bass. This determines where you're actually picking the strings. So let's check this out. I want more bass, so I'm coming up here, and so we can actually make it a slap bass. I'm not going to go through all of these. Good Lord, there's so many things you can change. You can watch. Just let it ring out. Okay, so let's figure out ways to add more. Let's figure out ways to add more bass. So now, let's use some flat wound strings. Let's use a heavy gauge string. Let's make them old, standard, drop. Oh, look at this. You can add strings. It's not going to help us because we got a fixed part. Let's go down with 4. And then on the electronics, check this out. But let's add a little bit more top end. See what a P bass sounds like with a Rickenbacker pickup. Now we can use all of these different pickups inside this bass. Can you imagine it? Oh, listen to this. Check this out. That's just the Rickenbacker pickup. So let's turn that down and let's add the P bass. We're getting there. Let's smooth it out a little bit. This is a brick wall limiter, and I'm telling you, it is a brick wall. It looks like it's not doing something, but trust me, it is. So let's see. Take our bass out. Give it up. That sounds good, man. Sounds real good. But wait, there's more. This just came out. This Leslie cabinet. Watch what it's doing to the top end. Here's the top end. Watch. Let's add that to the mix. And then while I was preparing this, Bob gave me this great guitar sound. So let's see what we can do to that. So you've been listening to it. I'm gonna solo it for you. Man, I think I used the very first version of this plugin, and it's been a favorite of mine ever since. So I put together a little sound for you. It's stereo. We're running a couple of Fender amps. I've got an older Fender here. I've got a deluxe reverb here. These are my cabinets. Oh, I got a stomp box right here, a little chorus thing. You can fill all these slots up. Oh, these IK guys, man, they're on fire. So watch this. Bit of a volume gain there, but you get the point. But Dave, those drums sound pretty good. What'd you do to those? Well, I put this Lurson plugin on it. I've had this for quite a while, and he's one of my favorite mastering engineers. Gifted man, legend, really, and he's just really young. This is what I got on the drums. I'm looking at my meters. That's pretty close to the same volume. This plugin is kind of a amalgamation and a series and a collection of some of Gavin Lurson's techniques. I'll take you through it real quick. You've got an input drive, and this is one of my favorites. Watch the EQs. That's pretty cool, and you can unlink them, so if you want a little more. And then you've got access to quite a few things here. I'm showing you what that is. And then we've got, here's where we can do some adjustments, some threshold, makeup gain. Check this plugin out. It's got a lot of uses. I've used it on a stereo bus. It sounds really good. I like it on my drum auxes. I think it's incredible there. But you could just as easily use it on a music aux. You see where all my music is going. So let's hear what it sounds like with and without it. So there you have it, a couple of IK Multimedia things. I'm really digging this stuff. Check these things out, man. This is some game-changing stuff from IK Multimedia. See you next time.